Renee Romano's legal.
What does Mummy do?
Help people.
Oh, very good.
Hi, I'm Renee from Renee Romanos Legal. Thank you for watching my video on methods of purchase and sale. Now, if you're looking to buy a property, you need to understand this. There are a number of ways you can purchase property: auction, private treaty, and off the plan. Each of these components have different processes, and it is so vital that purchasers understand what each of these processes entail in order to minimize risk. Now, empower yourself with information so that you can make informed decisions. Now, if you're looking to buy a property at auction, there is no cooling off period. A purchaser is bound by the terms of the contract if they are entering into that contract at auction. That means once you bid and you are successful, you pay a 10% deposit, you sign on the dotted line, and that contract is then locked in. There's no opportunity to terminate. So what does that mean? That means due diligence needs to be done prior to auction. That means reviewing the contract negotiating terms, ensuring that you have satisfactory finance, and most importantly, satisfying yourself as to the condition of that property. Now, negotiate terms before auction. Do not go to auction without doing your homework first. The second method of purchase or sale is through private treaty. This means that the contract has typically a cooling off period, which allows the purchaser an opportunity to pay a small deposit, then have a number of days to make a decision and do their due diligence, and then continue or rescind, either or. Now, the last option is off the plan contracts, and these are a little bit different. And the reason they are different is because an off-the-plan contract means that a property has not been constructed at the time you are entering into the contract. For example, off-the-plan means you're buying it based off perceived plans, drawings, specifications, and schedules. This then means settlement cannot actually take place until a number of conditions have been met. Typically, those conditions include the subdivision of land, construction of a dwelling, and issuing of an occupation certificate. However, typically with these contracts, when you enter into the contract, you are locked in. A Section 66W certificate is provided, which means the purchaser waives their right to any cooling off period. This means there's no way to terminate. That contract is locked in. Typically, buyers will pay a 5 or a 10% deposit, and there's no rights to rescission. Now, there are a number of risks with buying off the plan. One of those are time. Time is a virtue, and it can take as long as it needs to take. There are provisions in the contract, such as sunset dates, which allow for additional protections for purchasers. Just remember, due diligence is key. Always do your homework before entering into any legal agreements, and make sure you're empowered with information so you can be comfortable with your decisions. Thank you.